Alrighty, we are continuing on with September sneakers. We will just be reading chapters 7 today. Tomorrow we will get started and do hopefully chapters 8 and 9, but if we don't, that's fine too. Okay, but chapter 7, Sweet Feet. They look just like the ones we saw hanging near the school, Brian said. I think they're the same ones, Bradley said. That other pair is gone. I noticed they were missing after school. The 4 kids gazed up at the pair hanging above them. And you think that's them up there? Nate asked. Bradley nodded. I saw some high school kids near the tree. He said they might have taken them down and brought them over here. But why? Brian asked. This is crazy. I'm going up to get them, Lucy said. She dropped her book bag on the ground and began climbing the tall tree. What for? Asked Nate. Lucy stopped climbing. Maybe whoever left these sneakers is the same person who put the little one in the barn, she said. And that person stole Goldie, Lucy pointed up. These sneakers might be clues. Lucy climbed until she came to the limb holding the sneakers, but the limb was too thin for her to go any further. I need a long stick, Lucy called down. The 3 boys scurried around in the bushes under the tree. I got one, Bradley yelled. He held up a dead branch. Is this okay? Perfect, Lucy said. Can you hand it to me? I think so, Bradley said. We'll give you a boost, his brother said. Brian and Nate put their hands together and linked their fingers. This made a step for Bradley's foot. With one hand on his brother's head, Bradley held the branch up to Lucy. Got it, Lucy said, and she used the stick to knock the sneakers to the ground. Lucy scurried down, and Nate plucked a leaf out of her hair. Cool climbing, Lucy, he said. Bradley took a whiff inside one of the sneakers. They smell new, he said. Look how white the laces are. I don't think they've been worn. Why would anyone toss a pair of cool new sneakers up into a tree? He asked Nate. The kids studied the sneakers, and they were bright green with a lightning bolt. On the side, inside a label, said, Sweet Feet. Like the flyer I found in the supermarket, Brian said. He held up the small sneaker they found in the barn. They're the same, only this little one doesn't say Sweet Feet inside. This is getting weird, Bradley said. Let's head home, Brian said. My tummy needs a snack. They decided to walk down Owl Road. Nate had the Sweet Feet sneakers hanging around his neck. Bradley was studying the flyer, trying to make sense of it. Suddenly, a voice rang out. Hey, you kids. A man with gray hair walked over to them. He was holding a leaf rake. You kids live around here, the man asked. No, we live on the other side of Main Street, Brian answered. The man looked suspicious. What are you doing over here? He asked. We were looking for our teacher, Nate piped up. Miss Terry? She lives on Thrush Court. Finally, the man smiled. Okay, but there's been some stealing going on, and I just wondered. What kind of stealing? Bradley asked. Someone took my front doormat, the man said. He pointed to his porch. It was there last night and gone this morning. Who'd want an old doormat? Sir, did you find a little green sneaker like this? Brian asked. He held up the one clipped to his book bag. I'll be darned, the man said. I found one like that on my porch. I gave it to my grandson. It's been happening all over town, Bradley said. He told the man about the kids in school who'd lost stuff. They took our hamster. My pal Hector lost his garden hose, the man said. He lives on Pheasant Lane. I'll ask him if he got one of those sneaker things. The man shook his head and went back to his raking. The kids waved, then kept walking down Owl Road. Something very weird is going on in this town, Bradley muttered, and I intend to find out what. 5 minutes later, the kids piled into the kitchen at Bradley and Brian's house. They found a note on a plate of cookies on the table. The note said, "Out shopping, we'll be back soon. Play with Pal, Mom." "Cool," Brian said, grabbing the plate. "Hey, Pal, come and get a cookie." Pal came lopping into the kitchen with his leash in his mouth. The kids took him out into the yard. Bradley and Brian's older brother, Josh, was sitting at the picnic table. Josh was a freshman in high school this year. He was drawing in a notebook. He slammed it shut when he saw the kids coming. "Hey," Josh said, "what's going on?" And he grabbed a cookie. "Josh, Goldie got stolen last night," Brian said. "No way," Josh said. "Cute little Goldie, are you sure she didn't just run away?" "Not unless she took her aquarium with her," Bradley said. The kids all explained about the green sneaker mystery. Brian showed Josh the little sneaker and Nate showed him the big ones. "Where'd you get those?" Josh asked. He took the sneakers from Nate. "They were hanging in a tree over on Bridge Lane," Bradley said. "Lucy climbed up and got them." "Could they be a clue?" Lucy asked. "The little ones look just like these bigger ones." "I don't know about a clue," Josh said, "but I saw one of the seniors wearing a pair exactly like these in school today." "So do we still think it's the teacher?"
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll find out. We still have 2 more chapters left. Chapters 8 and chapters 9, okay?
Okay.